everyone, I'm your host Heather Dawson, and welcome to RC Spotlight, an exciting program highlighting businesses here in Rancho Cucamonga. Another reason to work, live, and play in our beautiful city. If you missed the Founders Day Parade, we've got you covered. This year it moved from Victoria Gardens to its new route going down Day Creek, south to Jack Benny, then into the epicenter. We'll take you to this favorite community event hosted by our very own David Wiley.
The convention center is really here for one primary reason, and that's to bring visitors to the destination.
Michael Kraus is the president and CEO of the Greater Ontario Convention and Visitors Bureau. He's one guy with a plan to make residents outside of Rancho Cucamonga and Ontario take notice of and take part in all that these cities have to offer, from their hotels, restaurants, and shopping to major events, the lifestyle, and their charm. With less than 2 years on the job, Michael's leadership at the Visitors Bureau has helped significantly expand interest from out-of-state visitors and how much they spend when they travel to Rancho and Ontario. For instance, an event like Inlet Empire Restaurant Week brings more than $1 million to the region, and the Huck Finn Jubilee adds another $15 million.
It must be made tangible.
With endless indoor and outdoor attractions and 60 nearby hotels, more and more visitors are occupying the area's 6,000 rooms. In fact, the Route 66 Cruise and Reunion Weekend is expected to double in size from last year to about 300,000 tourists.
And remember, we consult with these hotels and our community partners. We don't just run rampant over here. We consult with them. We get their opinions and their views. When do they need our help? When do they need more of a push from us?
Michael, tell me what the experience has been for you up to this point.
I would say that I've been most pleasantly surprised by the support I've gotten. Not only did I have unanimous support for the development of the Visitor and Convention Bureau and its funding model from the hotel community, but I also had incredible political support and partnership with both the cities of Rancho and Ontario. They came together in a collaborative style.
So Michael, tell me how your role changed from the time you started to right now. Has it expanded from what your original vision?
As far as changing my direction, I had no clue when I walked in here that I would ever, in less than 2 years, be able to get the funding that we needed to do these things through the hotel partnerships. But I never thought we'd be able to rebrand, create, all these events and improve sales, and hotels would grow in occupancy and rate in less than 2 years. I never thought in a million years that would happen.
Events like Restaurant Week help further promote new and established businesses like Brio Restaurant here at Victoria Gardens. It also gives the Convention and Visitors Bureau a civic sense of pride, knowing their hard work is really making a difference.
While I was sitting there in Brio, I noticed this table of ladies. Well, each lady either had an advertising piece I had done from the newspaper or had a card that we had produced or a mailer we had done. I said, "How did you hear about us? How are you doing this?" She says, "Well, we have been going down the list of restaurants in your ad, and we each take a turn picking the restaurant that we want to try." This was their fourth restaurant visit in the 1 week. So they had gone each day to a new restaurant from Restaurant Week promotion that we had created. So that's the goal. The goal is to get people to try new things. And perhaps they wouldn't be able to afford it if we didn't have the special pricing that Restaurant Week provides.
With the two cities combined, the growth in tourists plus their spending dollars add up to an explosion in new jobs created, a total of nearly 1,000 and counting. In less than 2 years on the job, Michael's vision has exceeded even his biggest hopes. He's helped strategically thrust these once sleepy towns outside of Los Angeles into the spotlight. In a state where the population is nearly 40 million, both Rancho and Ontario are quickly becoming increasingly popular tourist and visitors destinations in California. But unlike Route 66 Cruise and Reunion next month, Michael's nowhere close to feeling like he can cruise. As is the case for most visionaries, Michael's not slowing down his search for reasons to further drive visitors to the cities of Rancho Cucamonga, Ontario, and the Inland Empire region.
We're looking for more, by the way, so if anybody has any great ideas, we want to hear them. But remember, unique and different is the key. If it's not unique and different, it won't drive visitors. So it can't be being done everywhere else. So give me your ideas, I'll take them.
For more information on all upcoming events, check out their website and social media. From Rancho Cucamonga, I'm Tiffany Carter for RC Spotlight.
Well, we like to highlight businesses here in our city, so let's check out Caro's with David Wiley.
When you think of Caro's, you think of great family dining, but you may not always think about healthy options. But that is changing thanks to Caro's and the city of Rancho Cucamonga teaming up for the Healthy RC Dining program. The Caro's restaurant on Foothill Boulevard has been a favorite stop for years for locals and visitors alike to enjoy a comfortable, tasty meal, including regulars like Ron Coleman.
I like this place. The food is good and the interior is very cozy. I really like it here.
That combination of good food, friendly service, and a cozy atmosphere is what has drawn folks to Caro's for years. But over the years, more and more people have been looking for healthier options when they go out to eat, and that's what prompted Caro's to join the city's Healthy RC Dining program.
The dining program is a citywide initiative to encourage healthier eating when people are dining out in the city.
And with the program, the city actually provides restaurants like Caro's with a registered dietitian from San Antonio Community Hospital to help review their menu.
The dietitian looks at all of the menu and we'll have questions. We'll go back and forth a couple times with the owners and the managers and ask if this modification is possible until we come up with a perfect, ideal, healthier option that fits the dietitian's requirements and also fits with the restaurant.
For the Caro's in Rancho Cucamonga, the quest for healthier menu items was not a big stretch.
Our owner is really involved in the healthier lifestyle, and he's always wanted to accommodate the guests as far as eating healthy.
So after consulting with the dietitian, Caro's added 18 items to their healthy dining menu, which are easily visible on the little table tents that highlight the healthy items that are available. For Chef Jose Castanon, the transition has been easy. Popular healthy items include the heart-healthy multigrain and nut pancakes that are teamed with a fat-free egg substitute and a slice of ham or turkey. Or how about a scrumptious chopped salad with loads of fresh veggies and low-fat dressing? All dishes that are healthier but don't skimp on taste. And by the reaction of the Caro's customers we talked with, the healthier options are more than welcome.
I think it's a great idea. I'm getting up there in the years and I need to eat more healthily.
I like that too, that they offer healthier food. That's good on the menu.
Healthy eating is always best. I'm not the healthiest eater right now, but having that option for the kids as well as for us is very beneficial to us and the family.
Today I even got a salad.
Another way Caro's in Rancho Cucamonga encourages healthy eating, especially with kids, is through their wait staff, who try to give children healthier choices first.
The child will ask, what we have as the sides, and I say, do you want vegetables, fruit, salad? I offer the healthier items before the french fries and mashed potatoes. I know the parents do appreciate it. They appreciate it when we don't throw the french fries out there first.
Caro's is now one of more than a half dozen local restaurants to join the Healthy RC Dining program. These restaurants are always easily identifiable by the Healthy RC stickers on their front window. If you'd like more information on the Healthy RC Dining program or would like your business to participate, you can go to the Healthy RC Dining page on the city's website or call City Hall at 909-477-2700, extension 2044. From Caro's in Rancho Cucamonga, I'm David Wiley.
I'm here at the one place in town where you can get paparazzi popcorn flavored frozen yogurt. We're at Menchie's, and trust me, there's a lot more delicious flavors inside.
Menchie's promise when you walk in the door is that they serve up smiles. And from the rainbow of fresh toppings and over 10 different custom-made frozen yogurt flavors to choose from, and plenty of goodies to take home, there is no doubt that that promise will be fulfilled.
It's all about the experience. We've always believed that an exceptional experience is really what makes special brands. And from day one, we designed our stores to be unique, warm, and the friendliest place on earth. And when you walk into one of our stores, anywhere around the world, not only will make you smile, we'll make your day better. And it all starts with the experience when you walk in. It's our design, it's our layout, it's our colors, it's our theme, it's our brand characters, it's Menchie, it's our sweet friends, it's our team. That when you walk in, that best-in-class guest care, that special experience begins right there with our famous Welcome to Menchie's.
The Menchie's concept was founded by lovebirds Donna and Adam Caldwell back in 2007 when Adam took Donna to a frozen yogurt store on one of their first dates. Their shared sweet tooth fed their dream to create a yogurt shop where people from all over the world can not only enjoy the sweet treat, but experience a unique and friendly environment as part of a winning formula to make people smile.
And taking one of our spoons and interacting with our characters and taking a sticker and a magnet and a tattoo and our merchandise and our patio and our patios and our party rooms, and all of those together create not only something unique and special, they create an experience that is flawlessly fun. And when you drive back from your day and you had a long day in school or a long day at work, and you want to have that special place, that special feeling, something that will lift your spirits, you know that when you see our sign, when you see Menchie, you know that walking inside one of our stores will make you smile.
So what makes Menchie's unique besides their dedication to serving up sweets and smiles? Their headquarters has its very own R&D lab where proprietary yogurt flavors are created that guests cannot get anywhere else.
What goes to creating our yogurt flavors and what we call our Menchie's private label collection is a lot of energy, effort, and countless hours into creating our proprietary line of products that is only served and proudly served at Menchie stores worldwide. And we are highly conscientious of the origin of our product, the well-being and the integrity of the sourcing of our product and where it came from. And variety is all about creating that special formula, that special winning blend of the mix of flavors, so that anytime when you walk into one of our stores, you can find something that you like.
With over 300 stores in only 5 years, Menchie's has quickly cornered the market on frozen treats in the US. But they haven't finished expanding yet.
It's just astonishing that we were able to develop that amount of stores and make so many people smile in so many communities in such a relatively short time span of 5 years. And we're open in 40 states in the Union. And if you'd asked me 5 years ago, I always knew we'll do well and I always knew we'll make a lot of people smile. But 300 stores in 5 years, it's just incredible to see that.
4 Points by Sheraton has been a success here in our city and was also the first smoke-free establishment. David Wiley shows us why.
The city of Rancho Cucamonga has begun recognizing businesses that have adopted a smoke-free environment, and the 4 Points by Sheraton is among the first to be honored. Located just west of Victoria Gardens along Foothill Boulevard, the 4 Points by Sheraton is a 118-room hotel that features a number of amenities, including beautiful rooms, a restaurant and lounge area, banquet facilities, a well-appointed gym, and a swimming pool. Opened in June of 2009, the 4 Points by Sheraton caters to leisure and business travelers and has been smoke-free from day one.
So when we opened, that was our strategy to make sure that we could satisfy our guests with non-smoking requests. Since doing that, we've had a lot of success.
And that success has come in part from the positive feedback from their guests about the smoke-free policy.
We find that people are very happy with it. They like to walk into a room with a fresh smell, with no damages in the carpet or on the linens or on the bedding, and it makes them feel at home.
Even a lot of our groups that come down here from different areas, different countries, even some of them that are smokers, truly appreciate it.
And while the vast majority of 4 Points by Sheraton guests comply with the non-smoking guidelines, those who do violate the policy face stiff penalties.
Every now and then we do have a guest that may decide to smoke or may be unaware or just do it intentionally. That guest is met very quickly with the $200 fine and in some cases asked to leave the property immediately.
As a result of their no smoking policy, the 4 Points by Sheraton has become the first local business to be acknowledged under the city's new smoke-free recognition program.
Receiving the acknowledgement for being a non-smoking business in the area means a lot to us. It falls in line with the other things that we do here. We also are a very green hotel. The 4 Points by Sheraton has a full and extensive sustainability program. So also being a non-smoking hotel helps us maintain that we're doing the best, not only for our environment, but also for the health of people in our community and for our associates that work here.
I'm hoping more of the hotels and the restaurants and areas here do jump in with us. I think it's important as a community to come together.
And more businesses are joining the city's smoke-free recognition program. In return, they get acknowledgement from the City Council, will be spotlighted in a future city publication, and are included in an online registry of local smoke-free businesses. For more information on the Smoke-Free Recognition Program, go to the Healthy RC page on the city's website or stop by City Hall. From the 4 Points by Sheraton, I'm David Wiley.
You may notice the large warehouses on 6th Street, and one of them is filled with Coca-Cola. David Wiley takes us to one local business that is leading the way in distribution here in Rancho Cucamonga.
In today's economic climate, it's becoming more and more important for companies to not only take care of their resources, but renew them. And no one in Rancho Cucamonga is doing that better than the folks here at the Coca-Cola warehouse on 6th Street. The Coca-Cola Distribution Center in Rancho Cucamonga covers some 10 acres, features a massive 138,000 square foot warehouse, and employs more than 400 people. The facility and its employees are responsible for delivering Coca-Cola products to stores and restaurants throughout the Inland Empire. Despite the massive daily task of providing beverages for thousands of businesses, the Rancho Cucamonga Coca-Cola warehouse has taken big steps to reduce its environmental footprint, making it the first local business to be recognized by the city's Green Business Recognition Program.
Well, companies have been challenged more than ever to reduce their carbon footprint, and this is why it's important that we take in what we take in and we recycle what we get back. So our goal is to be 100% recyclable. Everything coming in is recycled. Currently we're at 98%, which in the next 3 years our goal is to be 100% of whatever comes in the facility goes back out as being recycled.
And the evidence of that commitment to sustainability can be seen throughout the grounds. Inside the warehouse, where pallets of soft drinks are piled high, there is energy efficient and natural lighting.
All the lighting in the warehouse is either it's done through timers, through motion sensors, or we have skylights that help with the lighting as well too, where we can reduce the lights down to 0 during the day.
In addition, the forklifts used in the warehouse are all electric, creating an emission-free workplace. Now, a facility this size collects a lot of waste, so the warehouse has taken extensive steps to recycle and reuse the wood, plastic, and paper packaging and shipping materials that come to the site every day. Everywhere you look are clearly marked recycle bins to collect the various materials that pass through the warehouse so they can be reused.
This is actually our staging area where we keep all of our product before it's picked up by a third-party recycler. You see cardboard here, you see plastic, and you see wood. Last year we recycled 50,000 pounds of plastic through our shrink wrap and 80,000 pounds of cardboard. The wood you see here are broken pallets that they will be recycled as well too and turned into compost.
And the effort extends to delivery drivers as well, with a special area for them to drop off recyclable items after returning from their route. Now, the truck fleet itself is very special, with many of the bright red trucks being reduced emission vehicles.
This is a hybrid electric truck. There's currently 11 of these in motion in Rancho Cucamonga, delivering to all over the Inland Empire. They produce 30% less emissions and get 30% better fuel mileage than a normal diesel delivery truck.
Nationwide, Coca-Cola boasts some 750 of these reduced emission trucks. And while the Rancho Cucamonga facility began many of their green efforts on their own, local officials have been able to help them make improvements.
We've actually worked with the water company to lower our levels of water usage for irrigation, and we've looked at our electrical usage, and they've also sent in the electric company to help us look at where we can save more energy as well too. We thought we were doing a lot, but they've also pointed us in the right direction to help us save even more on water and electricity.
So with the warehouse and its employees working so hard to conserve some 98% of the facility's materials and energy, Coca-Cola proudly displays the city's Green Business Recognition sticker on their front door.
And it's not just 1 or 2 employees, it's the 400 plus employees that work here, and it's hard work to do this, and it's just a great honor that we're able to be a part of it and be the first company to be honored with that green recognition.
From the Coca-Cola warehouse in Rancho Cucamonga, I'm David Wiley.
The holidays are upon us, and they're also a great time to help others, but you may not know where to start. The United Way is a familiar name to most of us, and you've probably seen their ads on TV or in the newspaper, but you may not know the full extent of what they do. David Wiley takes a closer look at the Inland Empire United Way.
The numbers are stunning. 1 in 5 children in the Inland Empire lives in poverty. 31% of children only have one parent in their home. And only 21% of children in San Bernardino County are considered physically fit. On top of that, thousands of families are having trouble making ends meet, and providing even basic necessities proves to be a tremendous challenge. Fortunately, the Inland Empire United Way is dedicated to improving the lives and futures of those children and families in need right here in our community.
There are literally thousands of families and adults who are struggling to make ends meet and to care for their loved ones right now. And at the same time, with the cuts to public programs, we know that the needs are just increasing. And that really means that it increases the needs for nonprofits like United Way to step up and to take care of those children and families in need.
The Inland Empire United Way does just that by investing resources into programs that help those in need and fill in the gaps where public assistance or government programs fall short. With that in mind, the Inland Empire United Way is devoted to helping the local community, with 88 cents of every dollar donated going directly to programs that provide assistance locally.
Every local dollar stays here and is invested into local programs. Everything that we do is really focused on 3 major areas of education, health, and financial stability. And the way that we do that is twofold. One is that we invest in a group of strong local nonprofit organizations, and then we also directly operate a number of collaborative programs here as well.
That local effort goes to programs that make a major life-changing impact on people right here in our community.
I had my home foreclosed on, and I wasn't able to get a job right away, so I found myself homeless. I was living in an abandoned house for a short period of time, and we lived in our car. And when we could get money, we stayed in a motel, and it really wasn't a nice environment for children. They couldn't play. I would just like to say thank you to United Way. Not only did they give me a hand up and give me my self-esteem back, they provided me with the tools and instruments I need to be a successful employee and mother today. I feel so happy, and I can't put a dollar amount on all the things that they provided me with, and I'm so happy and grateful, and I'd like to see some funding to give other families this opportunity that me and my sons have, and get people out of that situation of homelessness and hopelessness.
Another way the Inland Empire United Way directly impacts our local community is through the Kids Pack program, which is designed for low-income students who depend on school lunch programs. Kids Pack provides these children with backpacks filled with nutritious food that they can take home and eat over the weekend. Volunteers come together in the Inland Empire United Way warehouse to fill the food bags, which are then put in colorful backpacks and delivered to the needy students.
Everything was gonna be good. They give me a bag and it has like food in it. It's special because I want them to protect me.
Just the moral support and the emotional support that you give to the students, that you give to the teachers. It's huge knowing that we have an organization that we can go to with a need, and within 2 days the need is met.
And students aren't the only ones being helped. With school budget cuts, supplies are in shorthand, and many parents don't have the means to help. So teachers can take advantage of School's Tools program, which is like a free store filled with classroom supplies.
The teachers come in. We have 38 schools, and each one of their teachers is allowed to come in twice a year. They come in, they take a shopping cart from over here, and then they basically go around and they get all the items that they need. They usually walk away with an entire shopping cart full of brand new supplies, and about $500 to $1,000 worth of supplies to take back for their kids.
For many organizations and programs, finding volunteers can be one of the toughest challenges, but Inland Empire United Way helps with its hands-on program that helps connect volunteers with organizations, churches, schools, or whoever needs volunteers to make a difference. They also support a mentoring program called Mentor Connection. The Inland Empire United Way is truly dedicated to supporting those that need help and providing opportunities for those who want to help. That's where 211 comes in. Similar to 911, 211 is a toll-free phone number manned by operators 24 hours a day who have information about all the programs and services available. The 211 call center at the Inland Empire United Way averages some 5,000 calls a month.
And oftentimes, the callers might not even know what they're calling for, honestly. They might just call and say, here's my situation, and then that's our job to figure out what resources are available for that individual.
Among the other programs that the Inland Empire United Way supports is CASA, which is short for Court-Appointed Special Advocate. It's a program where specially trained volunteers are teamed with kids who are in the foster care system who may be facing a variety of personal and legal problems and have no one to turn to. For Stephanie, it was CASA advocate Dominica who was there for her when she was dealing with a teen pregnancy, the stresses of a foster home, and other issues.
Anytime I had problems or was just so frustrated to the point where I couldn't take anything anymore, I could call her and just talk to her and get all my stress and feelings out.
I'm there when she needs somebody to talk to, and a lot of kids in the foster system don't have that. They don't have an adult who cares about them.
And providing that individual guidance for troubled kids is what CASA is all about, and that mission is greatly aided by the Inland Empire United Way.
They run a hands-on website that helps volunteers become aware of our programs. They go out and do sort of the big legwork on asking people to contribute to their campaign, and those monies get funneled back to programs like ours that are really, focused on the direct service in the community.
There are so many ways the Inland Empire United Way helps our communities. Over 100,000 people benefited last year from the programs and resources provided by the Inland Empire United Way. But that wouldn't be possible without generous donations made by local residents, companies, and corporations.
I would really just want to thank the many people who contribute to United Way on an ongoing basis, as well as those who are about to contribute to United Way, because it truly is the contributions of those many, whether it's donations of financial contributions, contributions of time as well, all of those contributions combined that allows us to impact so many lives on an annual basis.
To learn more about the Inland Empire United Way, go to their website at ieuw.org or call them at 909-980-2857. And to learn more about resources that may be available to you, simply dial 211. In Rancho Cucamonga, I'm David Wiley.
Well, that wraps up this edition of RC Spotlight, where we showcase how to live, work, and play in Rancho Cucamonga. If you tuned in late, don't worry. You can watch RC Spotlight on Channel 3 at 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. every day, except for Wednesday, and of course online at the city's website. I'm your host, Heather Dawson. We'll see you next time.
Sounds like you could use some Van Gogurt. It's fortified with arch-rich nutrients to improve your math and reading skills. Catch!
Van Gogurt, thanks. So what's the deal with your ear?
Always with the ear, huh?
Feed your kids the arts. For 10 simple ways to learn how, visit AmericansForTheArts.org.